I think ENCE's Nuke, it's been a bit of a go-to for them. We've seen them have great T-side and we've seen them have a terrible T-side. So let's see which one we get today, Yanko.
Yeah, ENCE didn't have a nice time against the Legion of Gamers. Let's see how they do against the Legion of Brazilians.
Nice. They've gone for a, I've been calling it a twist smoke, waterfall main. And maneuver outside. Glaive, what you cooking? I mean, it's very telegraphed, isn't it? With the main smoke, obviously, bomb down lower is interesting. So there's some deception afoot. You've got to be ready for queserato. Oh, his crosshair could not have been any better placed for the crouch peak. It's a bit more difficult to find Hades when he's just wiggling and jiggling. Hits a shot, puts queserato on 3 HP. D has found fallen in the interim, and now Hades with the bomb on his back, applying pressure, knows where queserato's gotten off to, and changes his mind, changes his direction. Yuri top site to be tested. Glaive will have an angle. Goosh, chelo, down. Big frags from Glaive. Huge frags.
Low. Bomb makes it safely up the vent. And ENCE established already in their post-plant positions. No one needs to move. I don't see a world where FURIA can win this round with no kit, no smoke. They've got to get the cleanest headshots you have ever seen. Kai, new boy on the block. Coming through the door. And Glaive waiting for the swing. They can peek backside as well. There's a pick for Yuri out the hut. They come flying in. Up heaven off FURIA, but too late to this one. And not even a clean shot from queserato. It's ENCE with a pistol.
Oh, got a question here from Kai Brook. I should stop saying their second name. Sorry about that. What was everyone's favorite subject in school? Good question, Kai.
History.
A history man. Is there a particular period you enjoyed studying? I enjoyed the medieval times. I thought they were cool.
I think probably World War II, even though it wasn't a big topic in school, but from some of the video games as well. Other than that, the old Greeks, like the Greek city-states, Sparta, Athens, Peloponnesian Wars, all that sort of a thing.
Ah, the Peloponnesian War, of course. ENCE actually with some bodies on the floor. It's fine. Everything is fine. Kyler's taking down Kai, and now this 4-smoke start from ENCE is worked out.
I would have liked history more if they didn't teach us about the Tudors.
Yeah, man.
And taught us about, you know, maybe all the horrible things the UK did.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Why do I need to know that? I don't care. You don't. I don't care about Henry VIII.
There were a lot of kings.
He started a whole church just so he could do the divorce thing.
Love
See?
What a baller.
Yeah. Why is that in my head? I could have learned interesting things.
You could also learn all that from one oversimplified video.
You're right. You're right.
And it will be way more entertaining.
There are some people now in the modern day that go to the school of YouTube where you can actually teach yourself anything. I'm very impressed. I follow, I'm going to get his name wrong. Is it Martin Reeves or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
He taught himself coding. I don't know if I'm getting it wrong. And Michael Reeves, maybe.
Michael Reeves. Oh, different guy. Yeah.
He taught himself coding, robotics, everything, just from the internet, you know? Like he said, actually, Harvard got a full coding course you can get downloaded for free. So it's cool that, you know, people can take education into their own hands, much more readily available now. Couldn't do that in medieval times, could you? Teach yourself computer coding. It'd be weird if you did, actually.
The only thing you could take into your own hands was a sword.
Yep. And did you know, oh my God, I got a fun fact for you about swords and stairs. You ready for this? You know why the circle staircase, those spiral staircases in castles, were going one particular spiral direction? It's because if you were coming up the stairs, you couldn't draw your sword with your right hand. You couldn't swing your sword because most people were right-handed. So you couldn't swing your sword with your right hand because of the spiral.
Harry just brought Yanko a whole jar of, is it Alva? Am I saying that right? Ivar.
What is Ivar?
Delicious.
Harry, will you put the headset on and quickly tell us what's going on here?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So, Yanko, I got you this last night. I found a place that delivered it. Ivar, it's like a lovely, you can kind of have it with like, I always have it with bread. It was real hard, yeah. You put it on.
Sort of.
It's, is it like peppers and stuff?
Yeah, it's made from peppers.
Yeah, and it's so good, man. This is a bit of a classic.
You know who loves these?
Who?
Freya.
Really?
Freya loves
Dude,
Ivar.
I should get her some too. Yeah. How do you feel about it? Do you like it? I hope you do.
I love Ivar.
Okay,
I do. But you can give this one to her if you like.
I don't know, man. It's kind
Because
of
I can buy this back home.
I know,
She
but I
can't.
wanted you to have a piece of home with you out here in Malta.
You want me to
know?
eat it right now with my
The
fingers
whole
or
jar, just scoop it
slowly?
in.
Last night
Yeah,
you said
that'd
you
be
ordered
great.
this. Around what time were you making this order?
You know, early. I got up nice and early, like 1,
What
3
else was in
a.m.
the order besides Ivar?
You know, some Alka-Pops, some fun, some
Uh-huh.
food. It was all inside that Happy Meal. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm happy to know you think of me in those times.
I
Harry.
do, man. I was.
Just know if you do send me a message, I'll ghost you. I'm not up. But ENCE is up. They're up 2-0 on FURIA. Soon to be 3-0.
Ooh, Deher lucky to live, but yeah, this is only USP back at the site and to surrounding Heaven as well. They're really trying to dot their I's, cross their T's, and close this ante down. They'll do so with ease. 5 alive. Now the game begins for FURIA, and my God, it has to begin because let's not dilly-dally around this. FURIA have been abhorrent.
Ooh, dilly-dally into abhorrent, Hugo.
They got 13-0'd.
Yeah, they did. They got blown out, I believe as the expression goes. A 13-0. That's the kind of hiding that makes you ask questions of yourselves.
Yes, but it's tough because this is not their roster. Which also begs the question, like, why is this kid still with them at this tournament? I can understand the Rio one, but you really didn't have like any sort of idea who you were going to get instead of Art?
Well, Brazilian talent pool, a lot of people are locked down in some sort of contract, I'd imagine.
Did feel like a weird time to cut him. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Middle of a
it's like
season.
coming
like
into the
2
season.
years too late. Yeah, a bit of a weird timing.
Middle of a season.
yeah.
So it falls to Fallen once more. Oh.
Kai falls first. Fallen on the ramp. He hits his. They're coming in one by one. Fallen. He likes his odds. He's going for it. Full send. 2 kills. Glaive gets out with the bomb. Fallen has him trapped in a corner. Glaive escaping, but escaping to where? They're in the lobby as well. Nowhere is safe in this round. Kylo's going to miss the beat. And yeah, this is a round dead. As a doorknob, I say it, Glaive survives one more kill. But they are in back door.
Presente.
I don't know if Deher can save them. It's being considered. Maybe, just maybe. He's got his eyes on it. Getting closer. Nade, Molly. He could burn out Yuri right now. That could be a big problem. 20 seconds is the issue, and Yuri, what a kill. That was a necessity for Deher, but he swings with the Molotov, and Glaive now has to get through Fallen yet again. He will hit his shot. 3. Who is that? Who was shouting?
That
Chelo.
was Chelo.
Oh, of course, yeah. Why am I? Yeah.
Another mouse pad off the half of the desk. People
Who?
are really... I didn't see... It was a FURIA member. Didn't quite get to see whose it was. But yeah, like half a mouse pad draped onto his lap. This was good from Fallen. Loved the re-aggress. He had a good idea as to what was up there. And Yuri hitting this shot was very important. Made it almost impossible for Glaive. You can see going down to Fallen. Solid work from the prof. First round on the board for the CT side of FURIA. Present.
Right, a bit of a more aggressive play on ramp now from the side of ENCE. Fallen is going to have to give up this angle.
Oh my.
And,
Yo.
yeah, way too much damage. Yuri falls in garage as well. This round looking grim for the side of FURIA. Kai the only one towards that B bomb side. Is he gonna go up as well so they can just save or?
Seems to be the case. It's not a bad call, is it, really? You know, be able to have all of these weapons into the next. But just that one death translating into a lost round, it always feels like you've got the short end of the stick. If they keep 4 rifles, that becomes certainly a valid call. It's if They keep 4 rifles. Hades lingers on red for this exact purpose. Oh, he nearly took down the Orca as well there. Chelo's gone. Fallen holding on to his AWP. Don't forget, he braved the flames. Good shooting from Fallen. Catches the hunt of Diha. Just getting himself out of secret.
And probably also to dissuade any further pursuers of trying anything. But yeah, I mean, reset round and just sort of you're giving up ramp, and that's the time they decide to actually make a more aggressive play there. And I don't know, man, like with Yuri, it's been not great. I'm not sure about his stats like recently, but just within the eye test, I mean, Nuke is one of the glaring ones. Like on yards, it's just been nothing, like no impact from him on this position, especially on the CT side. A lot of times it's just playing garage or playing around that, you know, smoke in that electronic position and not really being able to do much.
So Diha on screen as well. I mean, it's certainly looking like he is back to his usual self after returning to his roles. Look at this, top pop. Oh! K-Serato comes alive, a double MP9 spray. 2 bodies down, 4 ENCE on this top pace change. They have access to A. They have the bomb on Kyler's back, and he's going to be trying to plant for heaven. Despite not having any particular players there, they might be boosting off Hurt if they can set this up. Yeah, they're planning for heaven and get Glaive up there. That's big.
No kit as well. FURIA, there may be a man up, but they're on the clock with a couple of pistols. If no one overswings, if they tuck in here, they're in a great position. Diha, careful, that AWP is now bearing down on this angle. Diha's got to be very cautious on Tetris. The longer he lives, the more impossible this round is. I think it's already done. FURIA have to just accept it. 4v2, and they're saving. No, what do they go? They can't win. It's unwinnable. There's no time, and now they know it. They lose an AK in the process. But ENCE 5-1 up on Nuke here. Dominant.
Oh man, considering that you get 2 on the... Oh, they nearly lost everything. Fallen again, saving his AWP. He's getting good value out of that with AWP, but not getting rounds off the back of this. This is ENCE's pick, and they're making it look like light work. Right?
I mean, they had to be more aggressive in that 4v3 FURIA. Why so slow? I mean, that was a clear A rush from the side of ENCE. Serato does a great job. He's all alone here, finds 2 kills. Why are you not like putting some pressure if you're behind the ramp, like trying to get into lobby? These guys from main, like you could have had a chance there. Maybe Fallen can find a kill with the AWP, but just way too slow.
Bloody hell, Diha.
Nice.
He tried to look up at him.
It's blurred right now.
Yeah, he is, unfortunately can't see Fallen's reaction to that crazy death. Damn, it's like Diha knew. Caught a whiff of him. Oh no, on the reload, covered by chelo. That's team play. Necessary team play, but it makes it a 4v4. They are out yard behind these smokes.
This is where you can expect them to put some more pressure yard and to wrap around, because they know they killed the AWP, so they have the advantage with the AKs and an AWP of their own. So they're content with just sending 2 guys down secret, leaving Hades to keep looking outside, and he does find Yuri. Now a 4v3. Kai just tucked in that lower bomb side. Color throwing a bit of a fake up from roof. Going to be found out soon enough.
Oh, just about. That's a bit scary. Kylo with nades out. Now they know they can just accelerate on B though. Gonna try to get out the windows. It's Kai on top of the site. Very ugly spray. Not a kill to his name in this match so far. Diha has done his duty. Bomb going down. 3-on-2, and again, FURIA, same choke point, same result. They're gonna get turned into mincemeat. 6-1. Business for ENCE.
Chugging along nicely. Hades is even holding K-Serato's walking exit. Oh, messy.
Didn't fully stop.
Holding W at the same time.
Giving him an AWP, not ideal.
Not a big deal either, you know, how things have been going so far.
I want to see that entry from Diha.
Yeah, right. I'd like to see that one. Could look great from Fallen's POV. It looked impossible from Fallen's POV. Very quick first shot.
There are peaks where it feels like even if you have the best reaction time, like I think, you You know, PK's advantage was definitely worse at start of 2. That took ages. He had loads of time to react.
Bloody hell.
I feel like there are peaks where you just can't beat them, right? Like the reaction time isn't there. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I don't know if... Yeah.
I see you. I
No,
definitely
I was gonna say, I don't know if Hades maybe saw him like just a sliver of Fallen, but then why wouldn't Hades be the one to peek him with the op and Diha with the AK? So maybe just a pre-fire from Diha.
One hell of a counter strafe as well, just as Fallen was on his crosshair. 6 to 1. CT side of Nuke supposed to be the favored side at the moment. It feels like ENCE making a strong case for T side domination. 6-1 as we head back into the fray. Interesting lineup. Looks like an easy one there from Hades. Tyler testing the door and just walking out and finding blood. He's taken down chelo. He's forced the other player, Serato, anchor of the site, to the back of it. Now he's getting naded, getting shot in the face. Kyler, a high-impact round, just walks out the door, disrespects the defense.
And he loves these aggressive plays out of door, whether it's down the vents, whether it's... Well, this is a sort of a variation to the ROPS play, where you get into the smoke and then you flash. This smoke lands next to Tetris, as you could see, provides him some cover.
Bomb has been planted.
That's it, another round. Done and dusted.
It's just so clean.
They won, you know, ENCE has won 2-3 gun rounds just in the first 20 seconds of the round. Either with a good call, good read, sort of predicting where the gap is going to be for FURIA, or just finding early entry kills.
Yuri had to fight. He got spotted. He knew they would come for him.
I think FURIA needs 2 changes.
So is this, you know, the conversation regarding Serato in the form he's had and the consistency of his, well, the discrepancy between him and the team he's been playing with? Is that like an interesting conversation? Are there other names in that kind of Serato bucket where their prime years, where they've been hitting their peak, has been quote unquote squandered?
Not
like
for this long.
No, this is a unique case.
You had Simple for a while with Zeus and Edward.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you had Nico for a little bit in Mouse Sports.
Tabson and Big.
Tabson and Big.
He was never as good.
No.
But
he had a peak though.
He could have gone to other teams.
Yeah. I feel like there were good offers available. And
yeah.
Like, wasn't there a phase offer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ouch, that's a good one from Kai. He's taken an aggressive stance and delivered an opening, which should have been. Fallen's built upon that. Instead, he's missed his chance. Yuri, however, has extended their advantage, and that was towards yard side. Dhev retreating. Clave trying to maintain presence towards Trophy, but this already looks like it might be a second brewing for FURIA. It would take a colossal misstep to let this 2-man advantage go.
You say 2 changes, Yanko. Who would be, other than Kai, who would be...
Yuri.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm.
Give more freedom to chelo, and then find 2 players that you need to fulfill the roles.
Fur, FNX.
Get out.
I've got it.
Get out.
I've got it.
Stewie 2K?
It's even tough to speculate because, you know, they'll come out and say, oh, this player is $500,000.
What the hell is he Glaive up to?
What? How, he just ran out. He just ran out.
His headphone's not working.
Goofy got the kill, not even Glaive, but he ran out. Wasn't a sneak.
They can't lose this one, don't they?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Serato's going to...
Oh, God, they've lost it. 2v5 this was. Yuri in the door, dead as a doorknob. 20 seconds. Bomb down and great positions in the post plant. Orpon ramp, not ideal here as FURIA attempt to save this one.
Can't believe Yuri's fallen for that door open bait. Especially because Glaive jumped into windows to kill Serato.
He knows that it's Fallen as well. He knows it's an AWP and that SMG he's just spotted on site, so he's just playing with him. He's not giving him the fight that Fallen so desperately seeks. Time is ticking away, boys. I don't see a kick. FURIA! They need Fallen to hit the shot now. He hasn't got time. He hasn't got time. They've let this go. I thought it goes for a no-scope, but Fallen, he knows he's lost it. He knows this is a helpless endeavor. And ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna be 8. Oh, gosh.
2 versus 4 with a walkout ramp
5v3.
Have two guys ram, and somehow
You made a step as
a
well.
player just sneaks out. That's why.
He ran.
Oof.
Love it for ENCE. Love it for ENCE.
Fucking outplayed them. Come on.
Not gonna lie, he had a point.
Yeah, more like they outplayed themselves, but I get it. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect underdog.
I'll keep my caster curse wizardry to a minimum from now on. Apologize.
Yuri flicked through the smoke. Kylo's feeling a bit free. I don't know if he meant to go through, maybe. And there's smoke in front of the door. Glaive on a quick main split here. It's only Yuri towards outside. He's the closest player nearby. Heavy on the A side. Yuri hits his. Nicely done for Yuri. Stopping 2. And ENCE decide to reset. But what would you say in this situation, Alex? That FURIA, they've got it in the bag?
I'm not going to say anything, Hugo. I've already told you. But,
No way they lose this. Yuri
No,
also
there
got
is
a-
no way they lose it.
Yuri got a
Yeah.
triple. He's feeling good about himself now.
Can't go wrong.
Nice repause.
Although, ENCE still has the C4.
Yeah, that is one of the things they need to win a round. Yuri's just
yeah.
looked away, so
He's going to hit the
he's
time.
coming again.
On for the ace.
Thank you very much.
Get it.
Hades is there. This would be a big one for Yuri. And it's denied. Stolen by chelo. 5 alive, though, for FURIA. That's definitely going to reinvigorate some hope. But definitely a team that seems like it's still forming.
Gary doesn't have a notebook anymore.
Gone for the full clipboard.
He has a clipboard now. Needs more room to write stuff on.
Probably. There is something about a clipboard. It's like a high vis, you know. If you have a clipboard and a high vis, you can get it anywhere.
Maybe it's like a pros and cons list.
Yeah, we all have made a couple of those over the years. Kyla against Kai. This is cheeky. Oh, come on! That's a horrible one.
No,
D has been hurt. Okay, it's fine. But the ramp's been lost. It's a big frag from Fallen. He's already tending to that loss of ramp, and it's all okay. Everything's fine.
Even ENCE playing pretty loose, to be honest. Like the main drop with no one nearby. The AK goes down B when his teammates are still holding hell. There's no trade potential. They're just looking for kills, and they're having a great time while doing so. Goofy, 8 health, dead now, of course. FURIA looking for 4 on the half here. Just about. Yuri, back-to-back 4Ks. The solution.
Yeah, just do that every round. It'll be fine. I mean, he is out-fragging Keisarata by a large margin here.
Yeah.
That means he's the better player.
That's right. Kills are good, deaths are bad.
Absolutely.
I've done the analysis. But
What's it? What was this?
Oh, the jump!
And he pulled nades.
I mean, I can understand what's happened there, but it's a big mistake. You can't be making that to this level of play. He threw the smoke, made an assumption. You know, you can't be assuming. Wall of smokes bounces through. A little bit of chip damage. The HE does touch Diha. Kai dispatched towards Secret to hold on. He's going to be tested here. This is his opportunity to have his hero moment to stabilize the half. Diha unprepared for the angle. And Kai finds an opening kill, a big one at that. Now has to respect the flames, concede Secret, but Glaive on roof. He's got a lot to contend with. Yuri there, Keisarato towards main.
They could get behind Yuri. ENCE have gotten in a lot of powerful positions by just walking and finding the gaps, and it looks like they're doing it again. Yuri actually considers garage. That's when they swing credit. Oh dear. 4v4, but ENCE with a will, with a way into the upper stack. FURIA might have something to say about this. There's one lobby lurk, but it's only got a pistol. He's not throwing nades again, just walking in. chelo in the site, holds his own for one. Fallen lineup, he takes a collateral. Hades low, still backside. They're not going to know about this as they try and scale the top hut. Flick for Keserato, they are getting closer. He will stop the bomb and he will save the half as FURIA find 4. It's something, it's not a lot, but it is a game on Nuke. It's ENCE's pick and they look to eliminate FURIA today.
Did you know that more people died taking selfies than from shark attacks between 2008 and 2021?
Is that just the rise of selfies? Is that, well, I guess before people took selfies,
They were swimming with sharks.
yeah, that's causation, correlation, it's the same thing.
That's right. 379 people died taking a selfie between 2008 and 2021. And FURIA, they might be dead in the water as we find ourselves here in the second half. It's an elimination match. FURIA versus ENCE. Myself, Yanko, and Hugo bringing you all the action for this first map. And it's chelo who's given FURIA a nice opening into the top side. Goofy, double. Never mind. Jewel Berettas don't even get to pull the trigger. He gets run down by chelo, an impactful double to secure themselves a strong start here on the T side. Bar is set high. Bear in mind.
It's the one you do pull-ups on though, so let's see if FURIA can yank themselves out of this situation. This should be their pistol locked in. No kits, and dinked immediately. There's even a T-spawn wrap, but this is taking too long, and there was a chance to take Fallen there. But he goes back into the lobby and secure this round, do FURIA.
Back of the head's always a bit hard. You see front, easy. One tap onto Kai, getting himself a couple of extras.
That's
nice from Yuri.
What do you do about that?
You don't.
No armor, no problem. Round by round.
Will they buy this round? That's the question. ENCE, you're not subscribing to the MP now. They are. They're going to be seeing 5-7s. Cheeky Scout in the mix for Hades. Up against the Galils with plenty of utility. So FURIA, they're going to be tested immediately. Can you convert against the anti-force buy rounds? Can you do it? Can you do it cleanly? Oh, an opportunity presented itself. That was an AK. With the scout heard early. Ooh, bullets connecting early. Is chelo down?
FURIA with the outside smokes, guys.
They landed.
No gaps. Wow. Progress.
They resmoke main to go for this full yard wrapper.
There's a miss smoke.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, there had to be one. The first 3 landed. The first 4 landed. It was the last smoke. Inevitable, but FURIA do get up heaven. So it seems. If they can hit the jump. Chelo's actually lost in the smoke. Jesus. He's made it, though. So is D-Herb. 5-7. Does it tear through him? Oh, it's a nice spot.
Just wait for your guy, chelo.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Second too early, or second too late, rather.
Well, the smoke for sure.
Yeah. Now they main split. Oh.
Do they? 20 seconds, guys. It does get awkward if you don't find a couple of kills, just like that from chelo. Goofy gets a straggler, but the bomb's down. It's planted for heaven. There's no way it's going to get out of control. Kai even secures the round by taking down that scout. Goofy and Glaive out of there. He does at least leave with himself a nice Galil. Remain slightly threatening into the next, but the force buy has not gone to plan. Chelo, that's pistol and gun round with a multi-kill. Oh, look, we were talking about Brazilian talent pool. Looks like Legacy have found a replacement for the Stewie 2K stand-in Sadzin. Where's he coming from?
Sadzin.
And he's coming from W7M.
I want to say Cold joined, was it Red Canid?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's a dispute now over his contract.
Ah, yes.
Whether he was still under contract with Legacy or not, which seems to...
The lawyers are out.
You'll see now, if FURIA converts another anti-eco, they're just within a round from ENCE.
Interesting. W7M. Ranked 15th in Brazil, so it's a default pool of teams over from Brazil, big region.
Yeah, but FURIA can't find any talent.
No, they can't. It's impossible.
Another slow round from FURIA. Same opening, same smoke line. Different repetition though, speeding up around main. Alright. Gun down. Nice cover from Fallen.
Feasting.
A lot of Galils though. Hey, you actually don't mind that. Just lose one guy so you can get an extra AK in there, or potentially an AWP for Fallen if that's what you want.
T-side Nuke orb, maybe, maybe not.
Hades has his.
Well, from an 8-4 half, they have found the necessary pistol to make the scoreline look close, at least. Now we find out if it is close as we get into the guns. Will this 5 rifle FURIA buy net them a 4th consecutive. Plenty of smokes from FURIA. They've put 4 into their opening gambit, so it bared, at least bear fruit. Good spam. chelo, good work from him to actually avoid the final bullet there. He's stopped his movements, waited for the spray to finish, and now Yuri catches Goofy. He'll go down to Diha, but look at that from chelo. One hell of a shot on the low HP. Still catches Diha swinging.
Hades is stuck down lower, and ENCE going for kills outside. That leaves top susceptible. Will FURIA jump and make that call? They do. Moving through the door, Glaive here. Oh, only the damage. There's 2 in door as well as Hut. And Kylo tries to stop them from getting out. Caserato finally waking up at a pivotal point, but they can't dedicate Vent forever, so Hades creeps up and shoots him in the back. The call is dinked, and he believes for a good reason. ENCE come through with 9 off the back of the Polish sniper. It's close.
That's unfortunate for FURIA.
That step, he just heard the step, gave him a little bit of an idea as to where things were going. And takes that risk, takes that gamble. It's going to be a really nasty one, considering how hard Caserato had worked to secure this. His shots here onto Kylo were great. And Hades manages to finish off the job that Glaive started with the dink. Very nice 1v2. Still some compromises required from the CT side with it getting that close.
But this is the key one, right? If FURIA is going to have a chance on this map, they have to win this round. It feels like, you know, you have to constantly keep that pressure on ENCE's economy. You can see even in this round, there's an MP9, there's an auto shotgun, right? Like the buy is not ideal. So you manage to win this, another eco, then you're on 9-9 with money in the bank and the pressure on the side of ENCE.
So it really hinges off of this one.
And
That's why they're taking the time out.
I like what chelo did in the last round. Once the guy from Credit Card, you know, spent his clip on spamming, he just started running. We see so many times like players too slow and then they get spammed or can't even get to secret.
Oh my god, the molly, he's so blind. He doesn't even know. There's a smoke, there's a flash. They're throwing the kitchen sink at him. Down the vent. And loud about it, Kylo can follow if he wants. Glaive gets a 1-for-1, and Kylo, they're holding this for a moment.
Oh, suboptimal. Suboptimal loud noises there from Kylo, but he'll get out with a rifle.
They're risking it all. They believe he did go back up after getting that AK, and the AWP on B now, forced to fire. FURIA can use utility. They have a molly, go deep in ramp. Diha gets a head on the other side. That almost looked like he was going to whiff, but he drops a bomb back into the molly, front into the site, and Yuri follows up onto the AWP. So some nice shooting for FURIA. They still have to go back and get that bomb.
They're in a good situation though. Kyler is also low HP from that early Molotov. Goofy giving it a look. He basically has to get a kill.
Holding the molly. That was a real opportunity. Now spotted them on the dark crawl. chelo's in a power position now. It's going to be very hard for Kyler to get anything done with the low HP SMG. He's just a bit of a bait, hoping Goofy can close out this round. They know where chelo is. Or
At this point, you should just save the AWP.
Yeah, if you can get your hands on it.
Too late now.
They're going for damage at this point. They've got to clear it. It's way too late though. Nothing to grab at the M4 on escape. And I say that, I don't think there's any way he can survive.
You better run. You better run,
Back
Kyler.
garage. Okay, yeah. Nice. Good move, but not enough because it's Nuke.
Yeah, and
That felt like enough.
If he just ran towards T-spawn, he would have been fine.
it's huge. It is huge. Yeah, Diha, this duel over the smoke, it was a big frag for Yuri to post, as well as getting a second as well. So high impact round from Yuri. And you said they had to win it, Yanko. Yeah, chelo celebrating. The chelo shout counter, it synchronizes perfectly with the FURIA round counter.
And Yuri also finding, I mean, that kill on Hades was crucial as well. He's been finding great impact on this map. So yeah, half buy from ENCE. But the silver lining for them is these rounds for FURIA haven't really been clean. So you can see still a Galil in there. They don't have a lot of money in the bank. So for ENCE, the goal for this round really is just 3 kills. You'd be loving it if you can find 3 kills. But they just go for a basically a USP eco.
And a very easy opener. Chelo will finish off that. Straight through the smoke and wall. They are pushing for the lobby, but so I reckon Keserato's got this one on lock. No stress. Uno. Dos.
Deutsch. It's Portuguese.
Oh, you're talking, Yanko. You cultured man, you.
Yeah, I spent some time on MIBR.
Meeber.
Couldn't embarrass myself.
Yeah, the language barrier is a big one. I mean, do you see Fallen's statement telling future up-and-coming Brazilian players to learn English?
Yeah.
You better start learning English, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, sure, from the side of things where you can open yourself up to international pickups, absolutely. But the whole spiel of, oh yeah, 5 Brazilians can't get it done with a Brazilian coach and a Brazilian org, I definitely disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't think even the players think that, right? Like, because
just the CEO, of course.
the CEO came out with that, but then the players are talking about, you know, in that interview coming into
Just
Malta.
because you don't know how to scout players and pick up players or build a roster, that doesn't mean that no one in Brazil is capable of doing it. That's just you, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, and you think about it as well, like, it's been done. It's been done.
By some of the guys that, you know,
Yeah, LGSK.
you even have on your roster now. Well, Fallen mostly, but
Mostly Fallen.
only Fallen, really. But
Keserato and Yuri showed up as like this kind of tantalizing prospect.
he almost
of it
wished,
happening
like,
again.
he almost wished they went to, you know, the Brazilians in when, like 2018, 2019, when they tried to sort of get them right before they signed 5-year contracts with FURIA. What a great deal that turned out to be for them.
5 years.
Of course, the
Long
champions of Elisa Espool Masters 2023. Not to be forgotten. The only trophy in Keserato's cabinet.
I mean, even if you think about some of the best Brazilian players at the major, they were on the FURIA Academy lineup. Nissim, you know, popped off on Pain or temporarily, and Dissenti were on the FURIA Academy lineup.
Yeah, but not good enough.
The Moo
FURIA.
bot says, I'm just Harry GG. Even the bot's against me.
Well, you
You wish you were Harry GG.
Oh, I could only wish. He's dead, he's dead.
And
He's dead.
wish Hades could hit a shot, but
Yikes.
2 quick entries, 3 entries for FURIA. This round's done, guys. FURIA's in the lead. They're coming back. What the hell is going on, Alex?
It's actually, I'm going to make a video about it, don't worry, Yanko, but it's about Nuke becoming more T-sided.
Just
it's
the
actually
EV
map.
play.
It's the map. It's nothing to do with FURIA. Nuke is now a T-sided map. And I'll be doing my analysis, critical analysis, over on my YouTube channel.
YouTube.com/AAK.
Yes, that's me, yeah.
My oh my. What a pickle we've gotten ourselves into. 10-9. And no money. Nothing to show for it for ENCE. This is their pick, guys. This is elimination.
Yeah, boys, ENCE is a bit of an enigma for me right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of them, because they have had huge games. You know, I think it was against Astralis. Glaive had this incredible game.
That was Katowice.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was the tournament.
That's
for
when
ENCE.
everyone was shocked. And then they beat Vitality, you know, in their opening game in the best of 3.
BG2.
G2 after that, the defending champions. Then they lost to Mouse.
Map off Falcons in the playoffs.
Oh, a map, you said.
Map. Whole map. I mean, they were right there on Nuke. Overtime loss, I think, in the 3rd map of that series. They were ripe for a run. But since then, yeah, it has been trouble to trouble.
Bit of a grudge match as well. I forgot to mention, or neglected to mention, that it was FURIA that knocked ENCE out of Copenhagen. The opening stage. A 2-0 from FURIA. No Nuke in the mix. That was removed by FURIA in the 2nd stage.
But they go for the hero of on Hades. Glaive dropped it to him because he had extra money in the bank. So let's see if this catches FURIA off guard. But that was a great change of pace as well in that last round. Pretty slow throughout the half. In the end, he equals 2 from FURIA. So great call from Fallen. Let's see now. This is usually when they become too slow for their own good. And then the surprise op sort of gets one crucial kill and really messes up the plan for the round. So
oh, Hades just left and they're going outside now because they know it's an anti-eco. And Hades is reinforcing up, but he's even dropped in, so he can't assist anywhere but main.
that's a really big commitment from an opper. Like whenever you drop side, that's it.
Your
it's either
options are
down
done.
vents or push hut.
And they smoke main, they get outside, they probably win the round. Hades has to now play the save.
Yeah, you kind of wish your AWP had been spotting for the cross at least, so you could have put your pistols down there.
Yeah, it was the whole round until FURIA got to blue. And here comes the push, but I mean, there's nothing in lobby the game. Even the spam, they see a play go through. Maybe they even saw the AWP, I don't know. Doesn't matter, FURIA have won the round on B.
FURIA's T-side response to an 8-4 half out of ENCE, and now we find ourselves looking at 11-9. ENCE have got 1, as FURIA have managed to take everything. The kitchen sink, 7 rounds already on this T-side. And we're looking like they certainly could be continuing on this trajectory. It's been a complete flip of the script. It's a 5-man save available for ENCE. We could have a unicorn here. Henry G, shout out one time, coined the term. They're very rare, just like unicorns. And okay.
You set it up.
At least you gave him a shout out.
Yeah, not anymore.
Unicorns are rare.
They are notoriously rare.
Have you ever seen one?
Well, no, because of how rare they are. Yeah. Would have been cool to see one.
A lot of stuff for Gary to write in the pros column on this T side.
I think maybe it's more like a sketch. He does like a sketch that they can interpret.
Yeah.
Yeah, after every
Like,
match.
how are you feeling?
Yeah.
This is how I'm feeling. Thank you.
Word association. But
Yeah, maybe
with
just a couple
picture.
of words. Picture association. Pictionary.
Yeah,
Vision is
Pictionary.
scary. Start a revolution. Polluting the airwaves, the rebel.
I like that. That was good. Yeah. Here we go. Do ENCE stop the comeback? This round decides it all. Everything invested. The orb, a quick lurk. Outside, makes it down. Oh, he goes back to throw a flash, but Yuri's already dropped it on the reload. He found his timing, and he found a double entry. Kylar in trouble.
Kai has bomb though, he could lose it and push through. That doesn't matter anymore. I mean, good shot finds him. A trade found bomb in. Fallen needs to pick it up, does so. Has support of chelo. Molly really mutes Hades for 7 seconds as the bomb goes in. Fallen actually readjusting the plan. Second Molotov, they're going to swing on this. He hasn't got his gun out, need a double. Chelo! It's beautiful. Hyped up, amped up. The Brazilian energy's flowing right now. 12 on the board thanks to chelo.
Yeah. ENCE have just been absolutely torn to shreds on this CT side. FURIA haven't even walked out ramp in this half. They're just ending upper or crossing down lower.
I love the amount of pressure they're putting on main, right? Like you can see even the timing from Yuri just gets a free kill. Or a player reloading. And now another more aggressive play towards ramp from FURIA.
Someone's got to make a play for ENCE. They've given FURIA a lot of respect, and even with upper stacks, they have not managed to stop them. Hades tries to pick door, but with the smoke down. Down the vent he goes.
Valid.
It's FURIA's door smoke.
Yeah, Fallen and K-Sara are about to throw out a wall of smokes. Fallen dropped to second, so 3 final smokes, bar Yuri. Do excuse me.
Is chelo going to lurk through them again and come main? He hears a reload. These timing plays have been really nice. He is crossing the secret right now, but a last second reroute. The sat-nav sends him into garage. Finally, a ramp crunch. Diha is here to reinforce Glade. They get through. That's a fantastic shot, but there is only one trade. FURIA 4v3, and now they can chill. Let chelo work the map. Clear out the backline. kylo's clearing outside, but chelo's already passed him, and Hades, at least that early vent drop nets him something. They see the orb, they want nothing to do with it. Double B, it's all on kylo or FURIA. Take ENCE's pick.
What's he supposed to do? None of his options are appealing. He hasn't info. He doesn't have any info outside. Doesn't have any support, and he's not ready for K-Serato's lobby lurk. FURIA, they're doing it. kylo, he at least finds one onto chelo. But that's the end of that. Hades up the fence, a helpless endeavor. It's FURIA's map, a turnaround after an 8-4 ENCE half. They leave the whole map with 9. One round on their CT side. It is abysmal. It is abhorrent. It is unforgivable. ENCE with one single round in the second half. Their map pick, and it's pulled away from them by force. It's FURIA, baby.